My name is Jared Anstandig. This is the summer of Midrash Yeshivat HaKayitz. I am a fellow with the Center for Modern Torah Leadership, and we were learning the Midrash from Dvarim Rabbah, Parshat Bet Chanan, Parshat Bet, Chav Tet. So I thought we were just going to act out part of the Midrash. So that's what this is. No, I'm not supposed to introduce it. I'm doing all of it. I know, but I'm doing the... You know, Tor is my agent. She tells me what I may or may not do. Okay, fine. So we're going to start with Amar Rabbi Yitzchak. Start with Amar Rabbi Yitzchak, right? Right? So let's go take a look at how, like, God and man different. Right? Right? Normally, a person has, like, this guy sort of takes care of them. Right? So let's say it's patron. So here's the patron. Patron. Right? So Jared is supposed to be, I'm Jared. So if something bad happens, patron takes care of me, right? So what happens? So I'm walking down the street, hanging out, and I do something wrong, and they're like, okay, you know what, Jared? You're being thrown in prison. So they throw me in prison. Oh!
I got
thrown
that.
in prison, and they say, hey, patron, you know Jared? I'm like, yeah, I know him. Right, so you know how he did something bad and they threw him in prison? Like, yeah. Yeah, so he's in prison, you gotta take care of him. Don't worry, I'll take care of it, I'm on it. So meanwhile, Jared's in prison, and they're like, okay, Jared, guess what? We're gonna have you killed. Jared's like, I knew this was not gonna be a good day for me. So they take him over, put him on the chopping block, right? So he's there, right? So what happens? They go to Patron and be like, hey, Patron, remember Jared? He's like, yeah, I know. Right, so you know how, like, you're supposed to take care of him? Right, I'm on it. So yeah, he's on the chopping block right now. He's about to lose his head. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. All right, back over here. Jared's over here, and you know what they do? They execute him. They're like, Tuesday. So like, hey, Patron, you remember Jared? Like, yeah. Remember how you're supposed to take care of him? Yeah, totally. Remember how he was thrown in prison? Like, right, I remember. Remember how they were about to kill him? Right, I got it. Remember how they just killed him? My bad. Right. So that's what happens. Lo ken basar v'dam, right? Because what happens? Lo ken HaKadosh Baruch Hu, right? What happens? So Moshe's like hanging out. He's walking down the street, and he sees these two Ivrim fighting, and then they're like, and Moshe's like, "Whoa, guys, break it up!" And they're like, "Who are you to tell us to stop fighting?" And he's like, "Well, actually, I have an answer for that, but like, whatever." And they're like, "What? Are you gonna kill me too?" And Moshe's like, "This is not good, right?" Pyro's like, "Oh, okay." Moshe, he's done a lot, right? He raced the chariots down and knocked the nose off the Sphinx, right? He dropped those water balloons. He accidentally painted a smiley face. Okay, Moshe's done a lot. I'm sick and tired of it. He's going to prison. So they take Moshe and they throw him in prison. Moshe's over here, right? Meanwhile, and they're like, and Paro's like, you know what, Moshe? I don't like it. We're going to kill you, right? So what happens? The Malachim, who have wings and only one leg, go to God and they're like, hey, God, right, so you don't remember Moshe? Like, yeah, I remember Moshe. Right, you remember how, like, you liked him a lot? Yeah. You remember how you, like, had all these big plans for him? He's like, yeah, I know. He's in jail right now, and Paro just said he's gonna kill him. God's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. It's like, alright, God. So they take Moshe to the chopping block. Moshe's like, oh, this is so bad for me right now. First, he's on the chopping block, and what happens? Right? He dies, right? Moshe's like, that was crazy, I'm getting out of here. So he's running away, and then a malach appears, he's like, out of nowhere, he's like, hey look, it's Moshe. And everyone else is like, oh my god, that's exactly Moshe. Let's go chase after him. Malach's like, I only have one leg and wings, but I tricked you to think I'm Moshe, I'm gonna run away. So he's running away, right? And all the guards are like, well, a third of the guards are like, I can't see. Everyone's like, he's over there, but only 2/3 of them can't hear anything. The other third are like, but no one can speak. So they're all running around like crazy. Moshe's like, sweet. And he runs both straight. So that's what happens. So we see God worked well. Davar acher.